Hello, guys. It's me, Angel Tarot 23. Um, I got the Christmas look on because you guys know how I'm the
Yeah.
scariest thing around Halloween time. It's because of my spirituality and reality. Lately, I was helping out Negan over on
Does
the
she?
TikTok. I was scrolling TikTok, and then he was like, "Work for me," and I was like, "Okay." So I started working for Negan, and now there's a bunch of people working for Negan, and it totally made sense to me. We need Negan and his army because it is an apocalypse out there. It's just not what everybody imagined an apocalypse would be like. Zombie people are those people who are still sleeping to certain details and perspectives. Mostly people who are stuck in old belief systems, to be honest. And it's when somebody's stuck in old belief systems that it becomes a problem for other people because they are stuck in stagnation. So if you care about them, you have to kind of stay stuck in stagnation with them, essentially. At least when you're around them. But then it's kind of degrading to yourself to not stand on your own beliefs just because you don't want to argue with this guy. So you kind of just naturally lose love for people who stay stuck in old belief systems.
Failure.
Yeah. It, when somebody isn't caring about other people as well as themselves, it's selfish. That's not showing love properly.
Or
You're right, spirits. What? Yeah, or. She said or.
heal.
It's time to heal. Yeah, I feel that, spirit. Thank you. Alright, so what I had planned to do was divine feminine, divine feminine and divine masculine readings. First, you know what? You know how we'll do it? Just gonna
I like
shuffle
music.
this up. We're gonna pull like a couple cards for the feminines, get a story. Then I'm gonna reshuffle and get the divine masculine side of things. Then I can kind of get a better idea of what's going on between the two energies. Alright, we'll start with divine feminines. We have something to do with Ace of Pentacles. And we got somebody walking away from illusions. A lot of conflicts were created. Heavy burdens. Somebody was creating heavy burdens for other people. And they're being illuminated for doing that. We have a Page of Cups here. So that's receiving a message of some kind that's a little bit fulfilling for the situation.
Infant.
Could. Infant? Somebody acting like an infant? Or somebody is an infant? Or we're literally talking about a baby here, but I don't know. This could be a message of somebody gonna have an infant. I have a baby. Okay. Focus to the details. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. That's making a lucrative offer. Like actually going forward and making one. Somebody's focusing to the details to what is going to be best for their 10 of Pentacles in a situation. Yeah, looking at the greater vision. I'm going to pull a couple clarity cards. We got, maybe it depends on what somebody chooses to do later.
Grandmother.
We got something to do with a grandmother. Flow, just go with it. And see why the universe may be asking you to do something. Somebody like spying to see if somebody spends too freely. I don't know why that matters. And we have 777. Somebody's growing spiritually. You may have had an energetic victory.
Presence.
Or you're leveling up. Good job from the angels. That's what 777 is. I need a couple more of those. No. I think somebody was talking crap and saying somebody was spending too freely. But this person's like leveling up spiritually, and they just like to talk whatever shit they can about this person. To just try to hold them back a little bit. This person that they're saying that about, who's growing spiritually, just came out of this, like, climbed up the mountain. And is fighting people who are resistant to change.
Investigator.
See, 777 is a step up from the 666. And 6 represents resistance to change. A lot of people associate that with devil, but devil energy is allowing yourself to be resistant where you should probably quit being so resistant. So yeah. Somebody's fucking goals overall are creating heavy burdens. They're only thinking about their own 10 of Pentacles. So what happens when you're a business owner and another business owner starts telling you what you should do with your business. Things start to get messed up because you would probably more like to run your business in a way that's appropriate to run your business versus what that guy over there thinks is best for you. You know, that's the energy I'm getting in this situation. But that was to do with the divine feminines. So maybe it's a divine feminine that just climbed out like that.
Die.
There was illusions around an Ace of Pentacles. So I think somebody told somebody it would be best for them to do something to get Ace of Pentacles, but in reality, they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Let's see, what's at the bottom when it comes to that? This Queen of Wands ruling with creativity. This Page of Pentacles. Let's talk of an offer of some kind. And we're cleaning up after a mess created by illusions. We got a King of Swords here standing in his power, standing independent and thinking independently. You know, what's best for myself at this point? I need to know what's best for myself is what this guy's energy is. We got Starseed. This person, it's electric. What the fuck? Okay, so what Spirit is saying behind me over here is, it said presence, investigator, I killed people, died, electric. So maybe the spirit that's talking to us died from an electric chair because they killed people. What's your name? Alright. But then after that we have victory. So this King of Swords, who is a starseed, is getting a victory. We have feelings of nostalgia or reuniting with somebody from the past.
Yes, I can.
Or something to do with children. Somebody could give somebody like this feel like they feel like a kid again. And that's what's bringing in nostalgia. That's the energy of this card in general. So make it resonate with you. Maybe you make somebody feel that way, or somebody's been making you feel that way. But this is for the divine feminines. Somebody's not seeing this. So maybe somebody's not seeing that there's a divine feminine that makes somebody feel like a kid again. So we have this Lover's card here next with some truth, and somebody got 10 swords stabbed in their back. This is like to come. People aren't seeing this. Or maybe this did happen, but they don't know why somebody got 10 of swords stabbed in their back when judgment was called. Justice be served. Either has been served or it will be soon. breaking free from the illusions. That's what I see overall there.
Malevolence.
The illusions were making it hard to make any decisions at all because everything seemed so confusing, I feel like. Alright, we're going to see the divine masculine side of it. Oh, let me check what Spirit said. I totally missed that. He said something. Yes, I can. And malevolence? I forgot what that word means. I have to look it up again. There's secrets. Spirit could be talking to you guys. Like, they can read your minds too. They sense you guys. So if you hear anything Spirit saying behind me, it could be of importance to you guys that are watching. If it's not clicking with me. Alright, for the Divine Masculines, we have this Chariot. They're looking to move forward and celebrate their own personal strength. They're walking away from illusions. They got these mental swords that they have, that they're hanging on to. And then they need to take time to place these swords appropriately. A lot of shit was like said. And we have this divine partnership. And the Wheel of Fortune. This divine partnership can turn the wheel. And the spirits are seeing that. And they love that. That's why this is a divine partnership. It's divinely guided. Think independently here. When it comes to your choices in love, somebody's feeling.
Please hear my voice.
We're listening. If you're feeling like love with somebody else, and it's an electric connection, it's probably a divine connection. So you can't go looking for advice from other people when it comes to following your own heart. Whenever I find myself doing that, I get filled with doubt. Not even that the people I ask want to fill me with doubt. Yeah, I know there's demons out there who want to fill me with doubt, Spirit, but sometimes people just don't get certain things. You know, they don't get why certain things are important to you. So just naturally they might be a little offensive when it sounds like, you know, when they're expressing what might be best for you, and you're like, you think that's all that would be best for me? Because it sounds like less. And they're like, damn, I didn't mean to make you go for less. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this devil energy here. Creating a lot of conflicts. This devil energy likes to juggle multiple priorities and communicate their own perspectives of how things should be, and they like to get people on their side, and they got like a whole demon army creating illusions and keeping up the distorted reality, because all the people that this individual has gotten together, they all have secrets they have to hide. So that's what they all have in common. So when you're a person that doesn't have anything to hide, you don't fit in with them. So if you become an issue for them and them hiding their secrets, they could possibly feel like they have to get rid of you or shut you up. If you won't shut up about their whatever they got going on, they will. They will get rid of you. Alright. So the guys are focused on that. And they're like thinking more for themselves right now. Like, what the fuck is really best for myself as I move forward? Because the Divine Masculines are going through an awakening in abundance. Like, there's a whole bunch of masculines waking up to certain things together. I feel like guys just roll together with things better than women do in general. When I do feminine readings, there's a lot of chaotic energy versus a masculine reading. The noise was him. Did you hear that, Spirit? Alright, it said, there are demons. I'm attached to the forest. People have seen me. Bullet. The noise was him. Maybe the kid they shot from. Masculines are content but discontent at this time because they're getting to the bottom of their greater mission. Like, aside from problems with the feminines, they just need to know more about everything, which I don't blame them, because I love rabbit holes and stuff. So there's a group of guys out there who love going down rabbit holes, and now they're kind of like, I'm feeling like they're figuring out what it was they were missing. So that's good. You know, sometimes when you're like, I'm imagining when you're playing a video game and you get stuck on a level and you're trying to figure out what the fuck it is you have to do in order to move on to the next level, and you shut the game off and then you turn it back on and you try again and you still can't figure it out, so you shut it off and then you don't play for a while, and then you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna beat this level. And then you go in and you beat it all of a sudden, and then you're rolling again in the game. That's what I feel like the masculines are experiencing. At the bottom of the deck, they got hope. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Empress here, coming into union as we clean this mess up. Like, certain things need to happen before this Empress can come in to union with whoever she needs to. We got this talk of an offer that is lucrative. Ace of Pentacles. Oh shit. What the fuck, Spirit? Did you do that? I'll find my place. Dude. Phone just fucking flipped over, like, for no reason. Alright. There's truth about this Ace of Pentacles. That's what it is. And that's got somebody, like, hitting the floor, I think. These people that were the problem. Alright, kid.
My life was great.
I see what this kid's saying. This kid is saying that Trump was creating his own blockages because the illusions had him stuck in a cycle, and he needed to break the cycle in order for success to come for the whole. That makes sense, kid. I see why you didn't.
Grandmother.
See why it was only the ear tip. Something connected to his grandmother. Alright. Damn. And the next card that was under that was the Hanged Man, stuck in limbo. The group, the Trump supporters as a whole, were stuck in limbo, and they were worried about the country as a whole, so they had to do something. That's true. Now we're heading towards Ace of Pentacles. We were cutting off our own abundance flow. It was like we had an IV tube to feed ourselves, and then we were just like, I'm just gonna cut off my feeding tube, and took like some little plastic scissor things and like
Careful.
that make it, kink it. Trump was kinking his own feeding tube.
Trust me.
Trust me. Alright. Alright. Damn. I think the kid wanted to talk. Because there's actually a lot of kids out here who are being raised by the people who are actually the problem. And they're like abused and stuff by these people. So they don't really know what to do. They're stuck in the middle. If they're afraid to ask for help.
Keep walking.
Because they feel like they're gonna get denied of it. Like if you live in a household where people are abusing you and they're scary as fuck, it's scary to go snitch on them and then have to go back home.
I had a good life.
He said he had a good life. You had a good life? Yeah, this kid had a good life, and I feel like he wanted to talk about things. But it was basically a suicide mission. I didn't think he seen it going down like that. So did your grandma get insurance after you died? You know, I question everything. Like maybe this kid was on a fucking puppy chain. And grandma sent him in so she can cash in on the insurance. And kill two birds with one stone. Get things going for the Trump supporters. They're clever out there. I don't let anything pass me. Alright, so that's what the guys are focused on right now. Shit like that.
Senses.
Follow your senses. Trust yourself more than anything else. I'm a leader, not a follower. Puppy chains don't work for people who are leaders. But you don't know how to be a good leader until you're a good follower. Alright, so after that first half of the Divine Feminine reading plus the Divine Masculine reading, it seems like both parties are focused on success and cleaning up the mess at this time. Which is good. Because they both just want, I feel like both the Divine Feminines and the Divine Masculines just want the best for the long run.
Beatrice.
That's the right idea. What about a Beatrice? I think I went to school with a Beatrice when I was in school. let's just do a little random message. Focusing on independence. This is going to be a little confirmation. This is what the divine wants to see from you guys overall. Think independently for yourself.
Ancient time.
Focus on what's true and use the truth to cut away things for personal growth. But make sure not to be selfish. There's a fine balance in all things. You gotta master your own devil energy. Just as much as God is within you, so is the devil. It's an entity. You breathe life into it. So, you choose what beings to breathe life into and how you breathe life into it matters. It's all about your intentions.
Potentially.
I personally have mastered my own devil energy. I got everything out of my system when I was a teenager, and I learned some pretty hard lessons, and then I had kids and I got over it. I think that's how we should all do it. And I think I would have changed. So yeah, anytime anybody's talking about devil energy, let them know it's a personal choice to focus on the devil energy. Even if somebody's approaching us in a negative manner and they seem like they're in their devil energy. Yeah, energy is energy. You breathe life into it. You bring it. Game of Spirit. Oh, yeah. I remember what I was saying now. So if somebody comes towards you with a negative attitude and you're seeing the negatives, you could go ahead and choose positive reinforcement and be like, dang, beautiful, what's wrong with you? What's somebody so great like you doing, feeling this negative? Then if they're gonna choose to be an ass still to you, even though you chose positive reinforcement, that's on them. Sometimes if I know I'm gonna be in that mood to where it's gonna be hard to choose activity, I stay to myself. We all have those days.
Ancient curse.
Somebody's in agony because of an ancient curse. Interesting. A while ago, I had seen that they found the body of a blonde man in Asia, and it was like ancient. And that spirit connected with me. Could be him.
Branch.
The Branch. Earlier today, when I was in Santa Paranormal stream, something they were talking about reminded me of this time that I went to a cemetery after the derecho in the Midwest. And it was an old cemetery, and it was like from like 1800s. There was like, I think it was like a private plantation site or something because of the location and the setup. But the storm had like knocked over like the top half of this dead tree, and it fell right on all the gravestones. And me and my kids used to drive by there and check out the cows, and we seen that it had fallen on the graves up there. So we got out to go check it out, and as we walked up, there was like 4 or 5 or 6, I can't remember exactly, female goldfinches. There was an abundance of them. Like, I had never seen that many goldfinches in one place at one time. It was pretty magical. And then this blue bird came flying past. And I was like, what the fuck? But then I complained about the branch, and somebody got rid of it. But the spirit says,
watch what I do.
reflections deceive, and watch what I do.
I kill people.
Who killed people? You did? It's really interesting. I don't know what they're talking about. If that resonates with you guys, let me know in the chat. That'd be great. They said somebody's in agony, ancient curse, branch, reflections deceive, watch what I do, I killed people. So I think there's somebody out there who is making somebody feel like maybe somebody's getting close with somebody who has killed people. So somebody's warning them to keep a close eye on things, because they could be unpredictable. All right.
Kid.
Kid. The kid. The kid. He killed other people. How many people? He had guidance. He had guidance to do it. It's the kid. The shot Trump in the ear. He said something about his grandma, and he's saying he had guidance, and he was following their guidance because he had already killed people. I wasn't expecting this conversation. Well, thanks, kid. Appreciate you.
Strangled.
Somebody was strangled. Did you strangle somebody?
My name is James.
Somebody named James was strangled. You guys get into fights? Some of these fucking adults out here are like making their kids battle each other for clout. It's fucked up. Did y'all battle each other for clout? And then you both ended up dying because you followed the guidance of some unknown crazy fuck? Crickets. Yeah, I figured it out. That's what it is. Kids are not smart enough to think for themselves. That's why they're easy targets.
No, I won't.
No, I won't. That's what they said next. What do you mean by that? I'll leave this on for a couple more minutes. Since we're having a good conversation, I need a drink.
I can make it cold. Rich.
That's what dark web users do, guys. They target people and they tell them they can get this and they can get that. They send them money. And they get these people that they target feeling all special about some shit. And really, they're using them.
Little boy.
To push their agenda. They're too scared to go out there and fucking try to shoot Trump at a rally, so they get this fucking kid who's got some big balls. They helped him get them balls super big before he went in. Little boy. I can make it cold. Rich little boy.
I lost one of my legs.
A rich little boy that lost one of his legs? You guys know anything about this?
Liam.
Liam. I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell with me. There's somebody walking a dog outside by my house right now. It's dark. Interesting. This is to do with cleaning up the mess.
Collapse. Edwin.
Collapse Edwin. Oh. As somebody cleans up this mess, they feel like they're lacking love to celebrate the bigger vision. They're lacking people around them to celebrate the victories with. Yeah, I feel that way. People in the spiritual community, we're all like clairvoyant and stuff, and we're all very independent. So we're just kind of like naturally connected in the ethers. So we do celebrate our victories together because we all are on the same page with it. So that's the enriching thing, the soul enriching thing about being a part of the spiritual community and getting gifts from the divine. When you learn how to read the signs from the universe, you never feel alone. Some people out here are like they're smarter than everybody else that's around them, and they got no love for these people. And that becomes really like stressful. It's heavy. You surround yourself with heaviness at that point. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button for me. That'd be great. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll let you guys know when I'm making another video.
Roberts.
If you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, you probably won't know I'm going live over here until I just do it. Because I usually don't like set up my streams for later. If I feel like I need to do a message, I just kind of do it now. So I'm kind of relying on the notifications. So make sure you guys push the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I go live. Peace out.